Hey, what's going on, guys? So today I have a new knife review. This I've had for at least a year or so. The Spyderco Kapara. Very cool knife, very classy, gentleman's knife. Not a whole lot to say. I mean, I don't have any particular feelings about this knife. It's not like it's uncomfortable. There's anything really standing out. It's just essentially another option out of the million knife options out there. I do dig it though. It's definitely has a gentleman's knife type feeling overall, but it is big. It's actually very capable. So quick specs, 3.6 inches on our blade, which happens to be a flat ground drop point CPM S30V, which is very, very nice. Definitely does the job. Came super sharp. Handle here is 4.6 inches. We do have carbon fiber for our scales on both sides. Obviously full liners on there as well. The overall length is 8.25 inches, and the weight is 3.4 ounces. All right. This one is made in Taiwan, which shouldn't be confused with China. I had this discussion with someone like a month ago or so, maybe a month and a half or so, and they were saying, China's just as bad as, or Taiwan's China, whatever. It's not. Taiwan is definitely its own place. They definitely have a different set of standards for sure. And just don't confuse that with China. They're two literally different places, and the quality is not necessarily the same. Although, I'm sure you can get something that's cheaply made in Taiwan, and you can get something that's really, really well made in China. I think overall, it's fair to say that Taiwanese-made knives tend to be better than Chinese-made knives in their own price range. Once you hit that $300, $400, $500 price range, yes, there's some really awesome Chinese-made knives now. That's a thing. But not this one. This one's Taiwanese made. This one has a compression lock on it, which is super cool. It's very fun. It's fidgety. All right, you can see you can do a little spider flick on there. You can get your fingers out of the way and do a little drop to close it. I dig it. It's nice. Wire clip, which is always fantastic. Big old lanyard hole on there. All right, you can see this one has a kind of ruby red spacer on the back, which is nice. A little touch of color. It's classy. It's nice. So there's a finger choil here, and when I grab this knife, I naturally hold it like this. There's no thumb jimping at all. There is naturally a little bit of a thumb ramp that keeps your thumb from moving forward. But this little pinch grip here in the middle is where it's just most comfortable to me. You can choke down. There's enough handle here with even bigger hands. I wear XL gloves. You're not going to find it to be uncomfortable. I still get a full 4-finger grip on this guy. But like I said, it's just to choke up just a little. It's nice to have the option. In other words, it's comfortable like this. But choking up, it's even more comfortable to me because I feel like my finger's really kind of locked in there. All right. See our blade, just a slight curvature in there. All right. Nice, somewhat fine point. It's not needle-like at all, but it's definitely fine for some of those cutting jobs you need. But it's cool. It's just classy. I do like the pivot screw style. It's just something a little bit different. But yeah, I mean, it's just another one of those offerings. A lot of the Spydercos work well. You see that the clip is reversible, or swappable, excuse me, to the other side. It is a tip-up right side out of the box, but it can be tip-up left side carry. But yeah, I mean, it's just a super cool knife. It's classy. It's Spyderco. It works. The CPM S30V is amazing. The only thing I will say is these are going for $265 pretty commonly. However, there is one on eBay I saw for $245. All right, so let's say $250. For $250, CPM S30V it's still a fantastic steel, but the only negative I would say is if you're a steel snob, you could definitely get some slightly cheaper knives in like 20 CV or something and literally get better performance. It's not going to be this knife, of course, because this is what it is. I have nothing wrong with CPM S30V. It is actually a pretty amazing steel. But again, if you're one of those people that are like, well, this steel and that steel, then yeah, maybe you want to pass this one up because for a, cheaper price, you can get a higher premium steel. But if you want this form factor, this is just what it is. I think this guy's been around since like 2018. There may be other versions with other steels. I'm sure you guys will let me know. Spyderco is good about that, where, they have a popular knife. They'll throw out sprint runs and different editions and change the steel all the time. So maybe there is a different option now, but I'd be curious to know what the price tag would be. But this one's totally fine. Again, even for a $250 knife, I think the CPM S30V is fantastic. But yeah, I mean, overall, just a good knife. It has a lot of capability, but it's still kind of, classy with that carbon fiber. Definitely a gentleman's knife feel to it. You can definitely EDC this at a wedding or something. It's still classy, but it works. It works really well. It's very utilitarian. So anyway, that's all for this one. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'll give you another shot of this before I go close up. I always love the compression lock. It's just fun. It's just fun to play with. That's all. It's fidgety. But yeah, that's it. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. And I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.